Hello, Gagan. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Tammie. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fantastic. First of all, I want to say thank you. This is our armchair travel, living like a local in India. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's amazing to be able to have you. You're from India and you're able to come here and talk to me and give me an insightful view from your perspective of what India is actually like.
Yeah, even I'm very grateful to talk to you, like to discuss the culture of my country. I'm open to everyone. Like if someone wants to ask for my country, like anything about my country, yeah, I'm more than happy. I'm always like available.
No, we thank you about that. And how we met is so nice. I remember I was at the Brazilian supermarket looking for feijoada recipe
Yeah.
ingredients. And you were working at the store. And I told you what I was doing, and you were so gracious to say, you know what? When you go to India, come talk to me. And thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Well, first of all, I have
Mhm.
these earrings,
These are
and
stunning.
right? But I got them from my friend Urvashi from India. Do you recognize them? I forgot to ask her.
Yeah, these are like traditional jhumkas.
Jumkas.
Yeah,
Okay. And
yeah.
is it worn at festivals, or what's the cultural significance of these earrings?
Oh, we usually wear it with lehengas or any traditional dress like saris and gowns. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Okay.
but these are really very beautiful, and we have a lot of variety of these jhumkas in India, like big one, small one, multi jhumkas. Yeah, a
I
lot.
didn't realize that. So Urvashi, first of all, thank you. I love this. All I need now is a sari to go with it, and I'm set.
Oh, even I was like thinking to wear a sari, but I think like uh, it would be over for a Zoom meeting. Then I asked from my friend, and he said like, no, you should be simple. I said like, it's about India. I should wear. He said like, you are on Zoom meeting. You will be like, the camera will be like this, and you are not going to show your sari. That's it.
All right, it's okay. Well, at least we'll use our screen, and we'll see some other women wearing beautiful saris, and I'll make up for it. How's that? Well, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm so excited. So we're going to do a
Mhm.
just go on an adventure and just talk about different things, the weddings and culture and festivals. And so let's just start. I'm gonna share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you are from North India, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm from North India.
How are the weddings different? I think you were mentioning before that these actually aren't saris
Mhm.
that I'm looking at. What are these dresses?
No, these are like basically these are lehenga choli. So I'm Punjabi. I'm from like you can say Haryana. In Haryana, Punjab, we usually wear this lehengas, like of red, maroon, pink, something dark,
Okay.
something in the range of red, pink, maroon. But if I talk about like South, they wear like white sari with a red or a golden border. That's it. Yeah.
Do you also wear the henna for your weddings as well, or not so much in the north?
Lehengas.
Oh no, henna and henna for your hands. Do you
Yeah,
wear henna?
always like the bride is like completely like look stunning in jewelry like mangtika, nose ring, necklace, bangles, chuda, rings, anklets, everything.
How long does it take to get ready? Like that seems like a full process to
It
get
it
dolled
takes
up
like
as
5 to
beautiful.
6 hours. 5 to
Five to
six
six
hours.
hours? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
all for that.
yeah. When I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
I wanted to just get married because of this beautiful things. Just
I
that's it.
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. And I was talking to Nirali yesterday. She's the dance teacher, and she was mentioning that there's a red dot that are worn by women who are married. Is that in North and South India as well?
Yeah, it's called bindi. Bindi is
Bindi.
the symbol of that a woman is married. So we usually have this one colored. Usually some girls wear it for the fashion, but it is usually meant for the married women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And this next slide here, this is South India. So this is more, as you said, they more wear white and with the red colors. Is that correct?
Yeah,
This is more of a
yeah,
sari style.
yeah.
What is
And this
this?
is basically the haldi function. The before the day of the wedding, we
Mhm.
usually put some turmeric paste on the bride. It's
Okay.
just a tradition in India.
Oh, and it symbolizes, it's just a tradition, or what does the turmeric symbolize?
It's just a tradition. Like we usually did not have cosmetic products
Okay.
when the marriages get started. So like turmeric is like antibacterial, or I don't know what's kind of like, it's very good for our skin. So usually they put the turmeric paste on the face of bride and on the body, and then she get a like shower and she looks stunning.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if it work for our skin like now, you know? But I may have to try that. If it's a secret
Sure.
beauty tips
Even
for
I
her.
try. Even I try.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And is it the persons that putting the turmeric on, is that like family members or like mummy sisters?
Everybody who is present on this occasion.
Mm,
Yeah.
beautiful. And so this is so weddings, and you were mentioning, what's it called? Kundali. It's like a horoscope that
Oh,
tells for matchmaking. Is that what that means?
yeah, that's a kundali.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kundali.
No problem. Yeah, it's a kundali. Usually everybody has a on his like date of birth. So
Okay.
according to the stars and the movement of planets, so they decide like which person is good for like for other one. For example, if I am born on April and the other boy is born on March, so they match the kundli, even like if they are fit for each other or not. Well, I don't believe this, because sometimes it like, to whom we
Yeah.
like, we cannot get married to that person. I
Yeah.
don't believe it. It's not Punjabi, it's a Hindu culture.
It's a different culture. You
Yeah.
know what? It's good to understand, to just even hear about other people's culture, even within India too. So it's all very different,
Yeah.
but it's still, I find it very interesting, very intriguing that there is a match. My mother always loved the idea of matchmaking. If she could, she would have matched me, but I took the reins by myself.
Yeah, sometimes it's interesting, like for example, we always get to like, we always wants to get married to a person to whom we know,
That's true.
but if we are getting married to someone that we do not know, so it's kind of interesting, like we spend a great deal of time just to know each other, we go for outing, we get to learn about each other's culture. So yeah, something is like, we get a fresh feeling, kind of a new feeling.
I like it.
Yeah.
And of course, whenever we think about India, we prepare a lot of Indian food in my house.
Oh,
There's so many different types of food. My goodness, we could spend a whole day, hours talking
yeah.
about Indian food, but
It's
we just
my
chose a
favorite.
few. Is this your favorite?
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Okay, so what are we looking at? What type of food is this?
This is basically makki ki roti and sarson ka saag. This dish basically belong to Punjab.
Okay.
So yeah, this is um I forgot the leaves. So these are basically like, we have spinach leaves, right? So these are the basically leaves that we use to cook for 5 or 6 hours. Then yeah, and we put ghee and we do the tadka. And
What's terika? I don't know what that is.
tadka is like we put something, onion, chili, tomato, and cumin seeds, and then we add saag in that just to add flavors.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I found? I found this amazing recipe for Indian food, and basically they cook almost the seasoning first to open up the fragrance,
Mm-hmm.
right? So they're almost like in a hot pan, they put the seasonings, and then you add the meat to it, and you wouldn't believe it. I don't have to marinate anything. It's just
Yeah.
bursting with flavor, right?
Yeah.
It's my secret ingredient. If someone comes over to my house in 30 minutes, I can prepare Indian food right quick.
And this roti is very difficult to make
This one?
because, yeah, because we cannot roll with the pastry roller. We have to do like all with hands, like this.
Okay.
It's very
Okay.
hard because it breaks very easily.
Oh, is it very crispy when it's fried or
No,
no?
it's soft, but the dough is very like is not like to is not, you can say it's not of good like consistency that it stays together. So yeah, it breaks when we make. It takes a lot of practice.
Okay, so there's some other
Oh
this
my God. I love I love it. I love this. This is
what is this?
golgappe. Pani puri, golgappe. I love it.
What are the different dipping sauces that come with it?
Oh, the green one is
Mint.
uh,
Okay.
mint chutney, and the brown one that you can see is turmeric, just a
Oh,
tangy. Oh,
tamarind.
sorry,
Yes.
tamarind,
Yes,
not
tamarind.
turmeric. Yeah. Oh my God.
And the pani puri, like what's it made out of? Like is it chickpea or what's the ingredient?
Pani puri is like the that you can see the balls. The
Hmm.
balls are made up of semolina
Oh.
and wheat flour as well. There are
Mm-hmm.
two kinds of pani puri. It depends upon the customer or the people who what they like. And we can do the fillings like onions, boiled potatoes, chickpeas, anything that you like, and just pour the sauces, the chutneys, and there is a pani puri special water with a lot of flavors. Yeah, I cannot see in this picture, but there is a water. We just dip the ball and just ate it.
You know what? It's so interesting. I was cooking Tibetan food once, and they said it is a sin. There's these little dumplings that you make, and they
Hmm.
said it is a sin to not have the chutney to go with it. Like you must have the chutney. If you don't have the
Of
chutney, it's
course.
not the dish. Is that the
Yeah.
same thing with these pani puri? You must have them sauces.
Yeah, because there is no flavor without these sauces.
Ah, okay.
And it's the cheapest and the most delicious, you can say, street food of India. Oh my God, I'm missing India.
Is it hard to make? I wanted to something we could make.
You can get it from Freshco. The balls are already, you can
Oh,
get it from Freshco, and there is a pani puri mix. You
okay.
just dissolve in the water and it's ready.
You know what? That's always good, but there's nothing like that street food. There's something about the
Yeah,
street food that just
it's okay. It's okay. When I get back from the India, I will definitely get you these pani puris
Thank you.
and makki ki roti and sarson ka saag.
I love it. I appreciate that. What about
Oh,
this one?
chole bhature. Yeah, this
What's
is my
this?
favorite.
Is your
This
favorite
is,
as well? Okay.
yeah. So this is basically a fried kind of say fried chapati,
Okay.
just made up of all-purpose flour.
Okay.
We just make a dough, uh, let it be rest for 20 minutes, and then we do not use pastry roller to make it. We just do like this, and
Uh-huh.
put in the oil and just
Yeah.
fry it.
And it
And this
just
is
puffs up.
yeah, and this is chickpea, spicy chickpea, uh, what you can say, side
Yes.
dish. Yeah, just to
Side
have.
dish. Yeah. Oh, it looks delicious.
It is delicious. It
And so
is.
you just break off a piece of the bread and just take the chickpea. Okay.
Yeah, and if you want to try it, you can try from. There is a. You are living in Kitchener, right?
Waterloo, but yes, pretty
Yeah.
much.
So there is an Omkar Sweets from where you can get this one. It's really delicious.
Oh,
Really.
all
Yeah.
right. Maybe we'll see if I can before we armchair travel out of India. Maybe I
Mm-hmm.
may make a little pit stop, right? And try it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So if you talk about the food, no, we have to talk about the festivals.
Yeah.
Some of these festivals, I love Diwali. Now I've never obviously don't celebrate that except for the fact that I had a student who
Mm-hmm.
used to bring me Diwali sweets. And so I always knew when it was Diwali because I'd get my little box with my little
Mm-hmm.
sweets.
Yeah. Diwali is the biggest festival of India. Not only Hindus, but Punjabis and other parts of the country celebrate this with great pomp and show. And on this day, it's a story like Lord Rama came from the exile of 14 years from Sri Lanka. There was Ravan, a king. So yeah, so he kept the Ravan kept his the Lord Rama's wife for 14 years with him
Oh.
because she was really beautiful
Mhm,
and he wants him. So
mhm,
yeah, so when they were successful to get her wife from his like prison,
mhm.
so they came back to their country, and people won earthen lamps, lighted earthen lamps, and yeah, that was a great time for celebration for them. And yeah, it's a great festival. And yeah, because it was the time of joy, so yeah, usually we exchange gifts and sweets. Yeah, the Diwali is all about like sweets and burning crackers. I don't burn because I am really very scared of those.
Of burning.
So I have never tried, but yeah, I love to eat sweets, and you can see the Indian market is decorated like a newly bride. So
Yes.
yes.
I think the time of year, is it October? No,
Yeah,
it must be
it's
October.
usually in the end of October or in the beginning of November.
Okay. Yes, I
Yeah.
would remember that.
Hmm.
Nice.
You have a great knowledge about India. Wow, I appreciate it.
I've been touring this week, but
Oh, yeah.
I love learning about different countries and different cultures and how people live and
Hmm.
how people live well. I think that I live for that, right? So if I will do it. I'm slowly making my way around the world, and just to have these conversations and learning about other people's cultures is a true gift.
Yeah, very true.
And this I've only heard great things about this whole Holi festival.
Mhm.
What exactly is the Holi festival?
Holi festival.
Holi,
Okay.
sorry.
Holi is all about colors. There is a
Okay.
story behind it. There was a king whose name was like Hiranyakashipu. So he wanted to kill his son.
Oh dear. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was a great he because the king did not have a belief in God, but at the
Okay.
same time his son was a like truly believe in God. So they have a conflict. That's why he wanted to kill his son. And it's the Holi festival was named after the king's sister. Her name was Holika. So yeah, the king set her sister on fire
Oh
with
dear.
his son in his lap. But
Mm.
you know what? The son came up very safely from the fire. It was like because he believed in God. He was like uh praying to God when he was on fire. So
Mhm.
yeah, so that's why we celebrate Holi in India.
It is beautiful, and it looks like people come from all over the world
Yeah.
to celebrate this festival. And I know that some, even here in Canada, you would
Hmm.
have small pockets of people celebrating Holi.
Yeah, we usually have kind of different kinds of color, and we just love to put color on each everybody's face, even they do not want. We force
Whether you
them,
want it
play
or not, you're
Holi.
gonna get like you will be colored.
Yeah, you should. I don't like colors because it's not good, and when it gets into our hair, it's very difficult to take a shower. So it takes
Okay.
1 to 2 hours to get rid of those colors. So I don't like it, but playing Holi is very good. Is
At least
very
once in our
joyful.
life. We have to say we've done it one time and then that's it. At least me.
If you're gonna play it for one time, you will want to play it again and again.
Okay, that's the thing, right? That's
We
what people
cannot
always
resist. Yeah.
that's what people always tell me. Like, time by the time you do it one time, you're gonna want to do it over and over again. So forget it.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to get over and over.
All right. What about this festival? I'm actually not heard of
Hmm.
this, but it's How do you pronounce this? Before I
Lori. Lori.
Lori. Okay, what
Yeah.
is this festival?
This festival is all related to kind of, what should I say, if, like agriculture or changing of
Okay.
the season.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the to celebrate um,
Maybe like a harvest? Is it the end of the
yeah,
season?
yeah, harvest
Okay.
festival. That's the perfect word. Yeah, that's the
Okay.
perfect word. Yeah, we just have a bonfire
Hmm.
and people sit around and they dance, they eat popcorns, they eat peanuts, and yeah, they dance. It's a Punjabi festival.
It is a Punjabi festival.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can see the Punjabi traditional dresses. These are the Punjabi traditional dresses.
Um, if I say Buhram of Punjab, does that
Sorry?
what the dance? Bu,
Pangra.
thank you.
Pangra. Yeah, she is doing Pangra. Pangra
Okay.
and Gita.
Guitar. Okay.
Yeah.
I apologize. I've been trying to
Oh, no
practice the
problem. I know.
pronunciation, but
Yeah.
thank you for being so gracious.
No problem.
But this is beautiful. Okay, so this is more of a harvest festival.
Yeah.
Okay, so I must admit, my guilty pleasure since COVID has been to watch Indian movies, Bollywood movies. I
Oh.
probably watched every single one of Amir Khan's movies.
Oh, he's really awesome. He's one of the top actors of India.
I can see why. Like you have some people who are born to do something. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like he was born to act.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I feel like. He's tremendous. He is
Yes,
marvelous.
he is. I just want to play a small clip of this movie. I've seen this movie
Mm-hmm.
maybe 4 times back to back, and each of these movies are 3 minutes, 3 hours long. Can you hear it?
Oh, that's a very famous song.
Yeah, there he is in the middle. Oh my goodness, he's just amazing. And this movie to me is all about, you know what, if you have a positive outlook on life, everything is going
Yeah.
to be okay,
Yeah. That is what.
especially now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is great. Like we get motivation, and even the song itself says all is well.
Yes. Yeah, it was my
Yeah.
little mantra, all is well, all is well.
Yeah.
But I noticed too, like we talked a little bit about this yesterday
Mm-hmm.
with Nirali about Bollywood dance. And I think it's so lovely how even in a fighting scene or a romantic scene, you express yourselves through music and dance, especially in
Yeah.
Bollywood movies. And I love that because it to me it almost it almost isn't as angry. Even if it's a fighting scene, because you're dancing, how
Mm-hmm.
angry can you be when you're watching dancing? You know what I mean? It almost um, diffuses, that's the right word, diffuses the whole situation, I find. So it's always very uplifting to me to watch Bollywood movies.
Like I'm not very much into movies because it's I don't know, everybody has his own like personality. I cannot sit for 3 hours on the same seat.
Okay.
That's the problem with me. But when I hear from other people, like they are like very much into our culture and Bollywood movies, then I curse myself. Why am I'm not like those? I should
Yeah.
watch. I should watch.
Well, you recommended this next movie,
Oh, that's really
Sa
beautiful.
Sarabjit, Sarabjit,
Sarabjit Singh.
Sarabjit. What is
Yeah.
this about?
Actually, when there was a like separation between India and Pakistan, so now we usually have a wiring border between
Mhm.
like this one. But when this was like both the countries newly separated, there was no border. There were only kind of stones. So this man with the glasses on it was drunk one night,
Okay.
and he fall on the other side of the
Okay.
stone. That was Pakistan.
Hmm.
And the Pakistan police caught that guy, and they said like he is a kind of an agent from India who wants to like investigate of what's going on in Pakistan and all like that. He said like, no, I'm Sarabjit. And they said like, no, you are Ranveer, something like that. So Aishwarya Rai is playing the role of his sister. She did a great job, and she put her heart and soul to get her brother out of the prison of the Pakistan. But
Yes.
you know what? He did not come alive from the Pakistan jail. So there were prisoners who killed Sarabjit in the jail.
Okay.
And you know what? How long he spent in the jail, you cannot imagine. It was very painful. If you see the movie, you would like will definitely cry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah,
Hmm.
he was like he didn't take shower for 22 years.
Oh dear. Okay, yeah.
He was in the
It's
jail
a
for
very
22 years.
emotional, very
Yeah,
emotional
it was
movie.
like very painful.
So it's a true story then.
Yeah, it's a true story.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when his dead body was like came to India, so I saw the live, we say the last ceremony in
Hmm.
India. We burn the body.
Okay.
Yeah, we do not cremate, we burn the body. And yeah, I saw that his you can say cremation on the TV. It was on news channels everywhere.
So this is a recent movie then. This is this happened within the last maybe what, 20 years or so? The last 10 years?
Yeah, last 10 years, you can say. Yeah.
Last 10 years.
Yeah. So this was like a great movie with a real story. Yeah.
And there was another movie that Amir Khan did too. It was,
Dangal.
what's that?
Dangal.
Dango?
Yeah, that I think you are talking about
The
wrestling movie or the cricket movie.
the cricket one. The cricket one I thought
Lagan.
was
That is
that was another
Lagan.
real story, a true
Hmm.
story, and about use a cricket and the independence of India. And I thought it was very, very well done.
Yeah.
And I gained a lot of knowledge about the road to independence watching that movie. Very
Hmm.
interesting.
So yeah, that its name is Lagan.
Lagan, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to tell me the next some places that we must see. Isn't this gorgeous?
It's one of the seven wonders of the world. That's why it's gorgeous.
Of course it is. Of course it
Yeah.
is. I
Yeah.
actually have a few friends who their goal is to visit all of the wonders of the world. So I'm pretty sure they went to the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, Taj Mahal is a building built by Emperor Shah Jahan in the memory of his beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal. So
Mhm.
yeah, it took around 20 years, or I think 22 years to make this building.
Right.
And after the building got completed, you know what? The king cut off the hands of the people
Of
who.
his wife? Oh, the people who made it.
Yeah, so that
Oh,
there will not be any building similar like this in the future.
oh my goodness.
That's strange.
That is strange.
Yeah.
That's pretty harsh. But it is absolutely stunning. And no matter, wherever you see these pictures,
Hmm.
whether you're capturing it at sunset or sunrise or in the middle of the day, it is just picture perfect.
Yeah, so the graves are under the tomb of the Taj Mahal. The king and the queen graves are.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And this the whole building is made up of sungmarmar marble.
Marble, okay.
Sungmarmar marble that was that they got from the mines of Rajasthan.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a rare marble in India, and expensive too.
Very expensive. That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. You suggested the Golden Temple. I have never heard of the
Oh,
Golden Temple.
yeah. So this is the worship. place of worship for Sikh, or you can say Punjabis. So this building was is built of gold. You
Okay.
can see the yellow one.
Mhm.
It's purely gold. And yeah, you know what? You will be surprised to know there is a langar hall where we like the where the sangat, like we call people sangat in Gurdwara, where the sangat gets the food for 20 hours, 24 hours. So the food services is available for 24 hours for the people who came to this temple, who come to this temple to to offer prayer to God. And yeah, this is really very beautiful. Even like most of the foreigners or people from other countries especially go to this place to have a look, like to enjoy the beauty, because the environment is very serene. And it's a pleasure to go there. Yeah,
Mhm.
you will feel a like kind of pleasure inside your heart.
I
It's
feel almost like a sense of peace
yeah.
going there. For a few years ago, I went to a temple. Probably it would be a Hindu temple, and it was just so peaceful. And the people there were very gracious. They obviously it was my first time going.
Mm-hmm.
I was in probably Mississauga. It was my first time going, so they told me where to go to get my blessing
Yeah.
and
Oh,
how to
you have
offer
been
it.
there.
Yes, I went once in the temple, and it was for my I did a challenge, and never had I ever, and I'd never been to a Hindu temple before, so I had to go.
And you should go to Gurdwara.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. Yeah.
Okay.
You should
On my
go,
list.
and you should eat langar. Definitely learn this word, langar.
Lango.
Langar is a place where you will get food for yourself. There
Okay.
will be rice, there will be sweet dish, there will be vegetables, there will be roti and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know because of COVID they will serve or not, but yeah, you should go there.
I will. As soon as it's safe to do so, I
Yeah.
certainly will do.
Yeah.
And this is someplace that was recommended by a friend of mine,
Mm-hmm.
and they say it's the Venice of the East. It's the Venice of India.
Yeah.
Have you actually been there yourself, or not yet?
Basically, this place is in Rajasthan. I
Rajasthan.
have been there, but not basically this place. I know Udaipur is a city of lakes, and this is, I think, a kind of what you can say. In Hindi, we call Killa,
Chilla.
Killa, where Prince lives. Killa
Okay.
is, yeah. So, yeah, this
And it looks
Udaipur
like they
is
have
famous for lakes.
canals, right? Sorry?
Sorry?
No, it looks like you'd have canals and the entrance ways to the water. So you'd have to take boats to enter some of the openings of some of these buildings. So it
Yeah,
reminds me of Venice or maybe even Amsterdam for that matter.
yeah, it's a city of lakes. Udaipur is a city of lakes. That's
Beautiful.
why you can see.
That's lovely.
You know, India is very big and there are very places to look at. Even I'm Indian, so I have not been to to each and every place. It's very hard.
You know what? And it was really hard this week as well, Gagan,
Hmm.
because I trying to narrow down
Hmm.
just to highlight different areas of India in one week is almost impossible.
Yeah, it's
Impossible,
almost impossible. Yeah.
right? Like, where do I do? There was games I could try. There's foods, different foods I could try. It was so hard because
Yeah.
the country is so big and so culturally rich that you could probably spend a whole year and never see all of it, right?
Yeah, definitely. You know what? Like in Canada, we can reach at every place like very conveniently because the system is good. But like I have to say what is true. Like in India, the traffic system is not good. So it takes a lot of time to reach to one place to other. And yeah, the it's very difficult to commute. Even we have lots of means of transportation, but you know, the roads are not very good in condition, so it takes a lot of time. And I did not go to each and every place because I have motion sickness. So
Yes.
yeah, that's why. So it's every place is very far away from each other.
Absolutely. I can appreciate that, but that is also the charm.
Yeah.
When I was in Vietnam, like if you think of mopeds, there are seas and seas of mopeds, and you have to have confidence to just walk straight through and say, you know
Yeah.
what? You just have to drive around me. I think it would almost be the same sort of experience. Like when you see pictures of the traffic in India, it almost looks like chaotic, but there is order. Like somehow there's order in the chaos, and somehow they make it work, right? So I
Yeah.
guess it's all part of the experience.
Yeah, in Canada we have lots of rules and regulations, but I remember when I was in India, I had Activa. It's a kind of a motorbike,
Mhm.
and you know how I ride that? I
Oh,
was like just flying in the air. I do not care about like traffic rules and all, just like I enjoy my ride.
I know, I know, I
Yeah.
know. But that would be something though, just to sit there and hail. What do you call that? What do you call that a tuk tuk? In Bangkok they call it tuk tuks, but
Tuk tuk.
yeah, they call it tuk tuk in other places, but what do you call that? Where maybe the guy's on the bicycle or something, and you're sitting in a. Do you have that? I'm pretty sure I've seen pictures of that in India. I have to look
It's
it
a
up.
kind of
Is
modern.
yeah, it's kind
Oh,
of.
then it's an auto rickshaw.
Oh, it's
Auto,
a rickshaw. Okay.
auto
Mhm.
rickshaw, yeah.
Yes, I have to get on one of those. I have to.
Really?
Yes.
it, it makes a lot of noise. Tuck, 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 tuck.
I don't have to go far, but I have to go into it.
Oh, you cannot go far with that because it takes a lot of time. It's for like local. It's for local.
Just the
Yeah.
local area.
You know, like here in Canada, the bus stops at every intersection.
Yeah.
So the auto rickshaw takes you the place wherever you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. So when I came here and I said like there should be auto rickshaws. It takes a lot of time to go to every place by bus. There
I
should be.
That's a new business. We'll start that. Like maybe that'll be a new side business. We start some sort of rickshaw.
Can we? Sure.
Why not?
Sure. Then nobody will go on GRT.
I know, right? Exactly. Well, this has been so much fun. We have come to the end of our
Oh,
insightful exploration of India. Gagan, thank you so much. I've laughed
you're
so
welcome.
hard tonight and really appreciate your time and just your insight and knowledge about and your willingness to share your country with me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to talk to you, talk about India. Yeah, and I think you are born and brought up in Canada, right?
No, I'm actually
Yeah.
from Antigua. Like I'm from a little island, maybe what, 100,000 people?
That's it?
That's it. That's it, right? That's
Really?
all.
And
That's
from
probably like
those
a
100 to
side scene.
1,000 people, you like the one person is already in Canada. Oh my God. Now they're 999.
Yes. So no, I've always just loved just love people and love culture and festivals. If there's a festival, I'm going. I've been to a ukulele festival in Hawaii. Like wherever there is some place where people gather to
Hmm.
celebrate, I
Hmm.
am front and center. So this is what as I said, that's what I live for. And namaste, I was is that something that's done traditionally in India? I've only ever done it at when I'm doing yoga. Why do you do namaste? Is it only for certain times, not others, that you'd say namaste?
So when we meet somebody for the first time, or for example, I saw you here on the Zoom meeting. So yeah, Namaste, Tammie.
Okay, so we can do that.
Yeah,
Well, namaste, Gaga.
Namaste, Tammie.
All
Namaste.
right. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tonight as we have had that um, insightful view of India from Gaga. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Goodbye.
Namaste, Tammie. Bye.